These are tips and tricks that help me get to where I am right now. Tip number 1, you're gonna want to buy some bait crates. These are really worth it. I have like a bunch of bait here, as you can see, 12,000 each, but I used a bunch of them already. Buying like about 20,000 bait crates, 2.4 million, can get you about 30 or 40 million in profit. Really worth it. Gets you a lot more money. Highly recommend the bait crates. Go buy a bunch. If you don't have that much money, just buy a few and just use the bait, profit more, and buy more. But doesn't mean that you should spend all your money on bait crates. Just spend like a small percentage. Just spend like how much you feel like you're gonna able to like use all of it. Alright, so for the second tip, you should set your spawn in the desolate deep if you plan on buying aurora totems. I've already used up like 9 aurora totems because I host them in my Discord server 10 times. But basically just set your spawn in the desolate deep because it's really hard to reach. I'll show you an example. This is like the normal way to reach it. If you set your spawn in the desolate deep, you can buy a conception conch. You can buy a vertigo, which is the desolate deep. Use one of these guys, and I'm back at spawn. Desolate deep spawn is very convenient. You can buy aurora totem like over there, and the magic mirror is right here. So you can just teleport back to Sunstone Island anytime you want. Really useful. Saved me a lot of time. Okay, so for tip number 3, you should use the fish wiki to your advantage. I'm just gonna search up fish wiki right here. My internet's really just go to the fish wiki. There's a bunch of fish here. You can basically just click on here. And there's a bunch of lists on fish, basically. You have like the bait and stuff, the time, season, weather. Just use it to your advantage when you're trying to catch like a specific type of fish. It's also in your bestiary, but if you haven't unlocked it, it doesn't really show you. I've kind of already unlocked like 98.4% of the bestiary. So if you unlock like most of the bestiary, probably you don't need it. But if you plan to unlock like basically all of it, then highly recommend use the fish wiki to your advantage. It has like basically everything you need there. Tip number 4 is know which enchants you're trying to get. So for example, if I'm trying to enchant my no life rod, I'll get abyss on it because there's already good lure speed on it. Or if I'm trying to get my trainer rod, I'd get hasty because there's already 20% lure speed, so more lure speed, and there's already a modifier. Or the rod of the eternal king, I slapped on abyssal because why not, but preferably get the hasty enchant because there's already a modifier, don't really need abyssal. And the mythical rod, really weak, 0.05 control, 0% resilience. Slap on resilient, helps you a lot on fishing. Already has a modifier, can't really slap on hasty, gotta deal with it. And rod of depths, abyssal, because already good lure speed. Just know which enchants you should get on your rod. There's no like really best enchant, there's only a best enchant for each specific rod. For tip number 5, you should know which locations are the best to farm in. For example, the Forsaken Shores waterfall gives you tons of EXP. The Captain's Goldfish here gives you like so much EXP, about like 15,000 if you have the clever enchant. Or you can farm on the depths for money, because depths at the moment really common mythical and legendary chances. You get tons of enchant relics here because the chances are boosted. Currently the best place to farm in at the moment for money. You can earn like 200 or 300k money with like proper equipment. Alright, so for tip number 6, you should experiment which rod is the best. Don't listen to those YouTubers with like millions of subs or something. They're just gonna be like, oh hey, 2 times server lock. I'm just gonna keep buying and buying. Wow. Yeah, it's not really that fair. So you should just experiment yourself. Like if I'm trying to experiment which rod is better, rod of the eternal king or the rod of the depths, I'd farm with them each for 30 minutes with like this habitual enchant. Or you can use a different enchant to like compare. You can also like test which enchants are the best, but just know sometimes it's like mostly RNG dependent. Whether or not you get like so much money or not, completely up to RNG, but like most of the time it's pretty accurate. So if I'm just testing rod of the eternal king, I'll just fish at the depths for 30 minutes. Then like after the 30 minutes is over, I'd switch over to the rod of the depths and keep fishing here at the depths for like another 30 minutes. Final tip is you're not gonna speed through this game instantly. You're gonna have to dedicate just quite a few hours onto this game just to get where I am right now. You can play this game for fun, but if you want to play competitively, go ahead. There's nothing stopping you. But yeah, grinding this game is gonna take a really long time, so good luck on the grind and see you next time.